going to see Pac-Man versus Villager.
That'd be pretty cool. Actually, so here's the thing, right? After seeing like Abadango's match versus Nairo, I think we might even see another character.
Oh,
I've seen him bust out Rosalina, Wario, Pac-Man, but against Nairo in Losers, he went Meta Knight.
yes.
And that's that's something you don't see every day from Abadango.
No, definitely not. He kind of said that he likes to use Meta Knight against the faster characters because Pac-Man obviously doesn't do that well with pressure in his face, all that stuff.
And
so, might have not been a bad choice, and looks like he's going to go Meta Knight here, too.
Yeah, there it is. I mean, he's in Losers bracket, so Abadango is going to pull out all the stops, probably trying to download as much information as he can now that he already has data on how to appropriately combo most of the characters in the game with Meta Knight. So now he's just going to have to put himself out there, right, and actually test the waters, see how his Meta Knight fares, and we'll see, man.
That's true. It also could be, like, Villager can pocket the Hydrant and, like, all of his other projectiles, so maybe that might not be the best matchup for Pac-Man. Maybe that's what he's thinking.
All right. Well, knowing Meta Knight's rushdown, Abadango's definitely going to have to be careful when it comes to he's definitely going to have to be careful when it comes to MJG's going to have to be careful when it comes to Meta Knight's rushdown, because the dash attack, the dash grabs, if he does any like just poorly spaced Lloyds, that's going to spell trouble for him. Meta Knight on the ground is really scary, man.
Yeah.
The fact that he can just get so much from you know, just a juggle off the ground, especially the dash attack. If you get at the appropriate percents, that could lead into a chain of up airs, into a shuttle loop, and you'll be gone. And I've been seeing Abadango follow DI really well with like multiple up airs. And even like if there's a moment where the average Meta Knight main would just go for a forward-facing shuttle loop, if you were to DI behind him, he would just like reverse it and get it perfectly. So I don't know.
You guys didn't get to see the set with Abadango and Nairo, but he kind of messed Nairo up some of those stocks.
What did I tell you? Did you see what I told you? He can't go for the...
You just got done talking about that,
You can't go for those... it looks like it doesn't even matter if, like, Abadango was full screen. He managed to dash and just get that quick grab, the down throw, to avoid the hitbox of the Lloyd, and then that was it, man. He just got quick damage on him.
And we're kind of seeing here why Villager isn't really seen as a great singles character, because a lot of people can just dash grab through the Lloyd rocket, and that kind of just gets a lot of Villager's zoning ability out of there.
Yep, but there have been a lot of players, you know, good representatives of Villager that show that he can definitely hang.
Yeah.
And of course, Renai being one of them. And we see MJG, who got really far in this tournament, being probably another great example.
Exactly. He also beat Nairo as well today. So both of these players beat Nairo to get here.
Wow. That's interesting. Nice tech right there. Another opportunity. And Abadango's... Oh, okay. So he doesn't have to necessarily worry about a grab from Villager. Because if Villager does go for the grab, he could react to it easily.
Yeah, exactly. That's why MJG couldn't really act out of that first, and then he ended up just eating a grab for it. So that was really good by Abadango to keep him in his shield at that point.
Oh, and
just misspaced the bowling ball a little bit there. That was the end of Abadango's stock if he hit that.
Oh,
and the down B?
The down B.
Right.
Amazing stuff right there by Abadango, and just keeping a straight face while playing, not trying to show any emotion. Wow, forward throw to fair, okay. I've never seen a Meta Knight do that before. That's actually pretty nice. And
Meta Knight's seeing a lot more popularity now too, especially like here in the States. A lot of people started picking up Meta Knight after Leo beat. Did the second part even hit him?
The second part didn't even connect. He just hit him with the first part of shuttle loop and he died. So, yeah, man. One of the reasons why you might see Meta Knight's rise in popularity is that people are figuring out how to punish accordingly with him. You know, his ground game is really scary, and he still has a bit of an air game. The range isn't as good as it was in Brawl, but on the ground, I'd say Meta Knight is his scariest. You know, you have to deal with the dash attack pressure and then the mix up with the dash grabs. It's insane. Even his offstage game too, right?
Yeah. He can go off and just neutral air.
Yep, neutral air. The well-placed back airs can probably mean your stock. And either he'll stage spike you or just like knock you into the blast zone.
Yeah.
I've seen some cool stuff too, where if the opponent is like not exactly on stage, right there. Okay, so I was about to talk about how back air can basically like drag the opponent down, especially if you catch them like hanging up off stage and above the edge.
He even got a little lock off of that too. Okay, that isn't quite gonna kill yet. Meta Knight has no range, and that's what we were talking about too. Meta Knight's neutral air off the stage kills pretty fast.
Yep. Another opportunity right there. Abadango not quite going too hard for the punish. He's just waiting, realizing that he was facing towards the stage, which is why there are a lot of times where players will just stay near the edge against Meta Knight because they don't want to deal with the shuttle loop. Oh, the double, but he only gets the first hit.
Yeah. And a lot of newer Meta Knights, so like, they'll up air and then they'll immediately try to do the up B because it's like it's supposed to be guaranteed or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So Abadango here, like he'll hit one up air, but if he can't hit another one, he won't commit to it and just walk away. Arrow will just drift away.
Did you just notice what happened there? Abadango literally dashed up towards him, waited for him to short hop, and then got that punish.
Yeah.
Like, because when you sit there and shield, I mean, you could just oh, here it is again.
Here it is again.
Abadango.
He got 3?
What? Okay, Abadango.
All right. Abadango is something else.
Yep. And I actually showed a brief glimpse of that in one of my vines, one of Abadango's 6 setups. Oh, good up tilt.
Is this it?
Oh my gosh. Abadango off of up tilt from the ground.
All right.
Wow. Meta Knight, dude. He's real. And people are going to have to probably move him.